Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yesterday Brand Bravo, CEO of Bravo Shoes. Once again, click on our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow it, and so that you can be able to get notifications of when we put something good for you to inspire you, so that you can be able to, yes, have the best of your day. Yes, as of I always told you that we'll bring in different people. We'll be able to talk to lifestyle, business, motivational, anything that will come up, so that it can be able to uplift you in a day, so that you can have something to learn one or two. Today we glad to hosting these two people. As you see, we have Felista Di SuperStar, and we have the father of Felista Di SuperStar, who is going to introduce himself by his full name, so that we can be able to hear from him. Why am I hosting him? Because he's a single father who has brought up his daughter single-handedly, and we want to hear from him. How has he made it as a single father? How has he managed to bring up a girl with talent and, with a high education and talent? What role is he playing in the life of Felista Di SuperStar? And how did he put her in a line of music, and what has he done? Is there something unique? Is there a parent out there can learn? You have children in your houses, they have different talents. Probably you feel that you don't have the money. You feel that your children cannot go anywhere because you feel that the doing is not right, because they need to pursue only the academics. But how has he made it as a father, as a single father, and as somebody who has struggled through to bring his daughter to where she is today? You're most welcome, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. What's your name? And we need to hear from you. We need to know who you are. We need to know the history of Felista. Where did Felista start singing from? You as a single father, because you told me you're a single father who was single-handedly brought out this girl. How have you made it? Tell us your names and how you've made it.
So, first of all, my name is Nyanzi Mike. Yeah, the father to Felista Di SuperStar. If you ask me that question, that how I have made it, it's a long way to explain, but I try to explain it shortly, so that someone can understand
the journey. Yeah.
Felista, I have studied with Felista since she was in P1.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got some disagreement with her mom.
Yeah.
And that disagreement came about because of music, because I loved so much music. I used to do music. And she didn't like that. She didn't like it.
The mother didn't like?
Yes.
The mother didn't like the music?
She didn't like my way, because musicians, they have their way of living.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I have discovered that many musicians, they find problems having wives.
Many musicians find problems having wives?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that business of music, it has many challenges. Okay, the lifestyle of a musician,
yeah,
it's too difficult. It is actually difficult for women to cope up with it. That's why you see most men who are musicians are single.
They are not married?
Yes. Because first of all, you come back late.
Yeah.
Almost when it's approaching morning, that's when you come back.
Yeah.
So in most cases, it's hard to explain to your wife that I've been music, I've been performing somewhere, or we got problems on the way, and more especially when you have not yet made a name. But those ones who have made a name, I think they can explain to their wives and understand. But when you have not yet made a name, so your wife sees that you are just deceiving her. So we used to be in those disagreements. Where have you been? You are in other ladies, what? You used to burn my lyrics. You write your lyrics somewhere, on paper. She throws them away in the dustbin. She burns them. She does what? So we disagreed finally. Then we separated. So when we separated, she went with her Then I stayed alone. But I loved my kid so much, and I tried to convince her that let me be with my kid. She refused. We went to police, we in courts, but wherever I used to go, she used to defeat me, because this one was still young.
Yeah, so she would defeat you as a mother. Of course, because the Felista was a young child. Still a young child up to now.
And the reason why I liked to be with her is that when we separated, her to her side, the conditions were not good.
Yeah.
And on my side, I was not badly affected by the daily situations.
Yeah.
But for her, she was done what? She was not in a good. So she was not looking upon. She was not like catering for her. The way she was, I did not like the way she was treating her.
Yeah.
So I told her, please let me be with my kid, because I can afford to give her good health, good environment, good what. So that was my aim, not to like when you say that when you separate, men tend to take away kids from their mothers.
Yeah.
But I wanted this kid, but not in that spirit.
Yeah.
Yes. So when she defeated me, I left it there. So I had a friend called I told me, that lady, you have to handle her in a gentle way, then she'll give you the kid. And that's what I did. She gave me a condition: when I want to look at my kid, you send her or you accept me. That's how I started staying with her.
Yes, of course, as you said that your aim was not to deprive Felista of the mother, and yes. You said that you wanted just your child to be with you because your environment was much better than the mother.
Yes.
And you said also that she would win you wherever you go because the child was small. Did you have the capacity to look after a small young girl child?
Yes, I had. By that time, I was well off. I was not as now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the capacity, and the time I spent with her, with this one, the mother also, even the mother knew that I could handle this one. It's only that she was doing it in a bad spirit.
Yeah.
Because we had separated. But when she let me be with her, she saw the difference. So we stayed together, P1, P2, P3, until 2018, when things turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how my life made a U-turn, and that's this one. This one is whatever also came up.
Yeah.
Because in 2018. I was coming from work.
Yeah.
And I remember in 2018 I was planning to go abroad for Cheyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had finished everything. I had already got my passport. Also, I was finalizing. I was ready to go for Cheyo.
Yeah.
But as I was coming from work, from where I was working from. There is a place called Cornerstone there,
yeah.
Kalituns.
Yeah.
I think you know that place.
Yeah.
So, as I was coming from Cornerstone, we used to board taxis at where now they are going to construct the flyover.
Yes, the flyover.
There is near Clock Tower.
Yeah.
There was that fence they had made.
Yeah.
There is a police inside.
Yeah.
And a mosque. So opposite is which square? Is it Freedom Square or what?
The Queen's Way.
Yeah.
Opposite there was
Independence Square. So there are some taxis which used to be there. So I was crossing from Cornerstone to that place.
Yeah.
And it was still early because it was around 7. That rush hour when
7 p.m.
Yes, people are coming, people are going to town, people are coming from town. People were many. It was even jam cars were not moving. So as I was reaching that clock tower, someone hit me with, I can't even tell because it came from my behind.
Yeah.
He hit me on the head. I fell down. They took everything of mine, my phone, my money. That's when I stopped understanding. The next time of understanding, I was in Mulago.
Okay.
I was in Mulago on bed. But when I came back to my senses, and I saw my parents from the village there, I said, how did these ones come here? So after some few minutes, when I asked for my phone, they told me it's not around. I remembered that maybe someone hit me. They took my phone because thieves used to hit people from there, beat them from there, even up to now.
Yeah.
So later, someone told me I had a friend. He was a border cyclist.
Yeah.
I had spent 3 years without seeing him.
Yeah.
So he told me that he was passing and he saw a crowd of people around me. Then he thought that they had knocked a border cyclist. So those border guys, they have that solidarity. When their friend is overbeaten or done, or they come and support. Yeah. So he came to support, thinking that I was a border person. So he found people were saying, let us take him to police, let us take him to Mulago. What people were there discussing. So he told them that I know that guy, he works from there. That's the guy who helped me. Because because I even if I'm sure if they took me to police, I would die from there. Because no one would give me immediate attention. So the guy put me on his border, and his passenger I was taking, they took me to Mulago. That's how I survived that. Then they had to take me to CT scan. They told me that my brain had got a problem, that some blood had entered into my part of the brain.
Yeah.
So my head was hurting so much. They told me they had to operate me. They operated me. So I spent the whole year, because that was 2017 in December.
Yeah.
So now I spent the whole 2018 on bed.
The whole year you were on bed?
The whole year, not working, not. It was a difficult situation for me.
So at that time, how did you manage to take Felista on? That time you had Felista with you?
Yeah, because when my parents came and told me that, let's go to the village. We shall look after you there. From there.
Yeah.
They of course I had to go with this one because I used to stay with her.
Yeah. So you decided to go to the village.
Yes, we went to the village.
Where is your village?
The village is in Sembabule district. The village is called Chukoma.
Okay.
Yes. So I stayed in Sembabule for the whole year, nursing wounds. Now, that's when we reached there, because I told you I was a musician.
Yeah.
And I had some songs. This one was miming my songs by then.
Yeah.
But as you know that I used to go to work, then I come back tired doing what I was hearing her singing, but I didn't know that she know all my songs.
Yeah.
The way she was knowing them, I didn't know. Then when we reached the village, I think she wanted to show those kids that she's from town. So she was rapping my songs. But I was stopping her because those lyrics for songs for old people, and use some lyrics which are not good for children to sing.
So for you are singing the old music?
No, this urban music, but the lyrics.
What music was it?
It's rap music.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say
some
that
of the lyrics
were
they are not inspiring for children.
Yes. So they were not good. Like there are some songs even now you hear, that you wouldn't your daughter's son to sing such song.
Yeah.
The songs are now they are here for some musicians.
Yeah.
You do not like to hear your kid singing a certain song.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it was the same case. So I was trying to don't sing that, leave it. So she told me, okay, Daddy, you construct for me. If you get me a song, if you don't want me to sing your songs. I was like, this guy is disturbing me right now. She actually was disturbing me because I was sick, and I was into much thoughts. How am I going to look after this one and her sister? So I was so much into that.
Yeah.
How am I going to go back to work? Because I was working with somebody.
Yeah.
So this one is telling me that deconstructing me. So the girl was bad at me. She was putting me on pressure. Then I said one time, let me write for her.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So I wrote for her like a verse. And I told her, you sing that. She told me, you saw me how to sing it. I showed her. Such that she leave me.
Yeah, you did it just for her to leave you.
Yes.
Not that you are trying to promote her talent.
Yes.
It's because you hadn't seen their talent yet.
Yes. So when I wrote the verse, she started practicing it where in the village she was practicing. But though I had a lot of thoughts, but I was hearing her. I said, this kid can sing. So in my mind, I had her singing it, flowing, do what, adding in other things. But me, I had like upcoming artists or music in Uganda. It's very hard to come out when you don't have money.
Yeah, true.
So I had that on my mind that this kid want to sing. Had to go to
money,
yes, I had now this time now. But if she was singing the other time when I had not got an accident,
yeah,
it would be simple because I had the money, I had the contacts, the producers. I could go to certain producer, they produce, they do what. But this time, because that sickness took a lot of money, almost all my money. I had a plot in the village. We sold it. My dad bought it from bank because it actually took a lot of money. So I was saying, this kid, I have heard she's good, but she's wasting time. She's wasting her time.
Is it because you also tried and you do not go up there?
No, not that. Not that.
Make it? Yes.
Because I knew the hustle she has to pass through.
Because the same hustle you have gone through,
yes,
you as a musician.
So because she was young, it's me to go
to sponsor her.
And yet I was now totally down. So in my mind I was saying, yeah, this one is wasting her time. Because now where I start from. For her, she kept on doing the thing. She polished it. She added in other things. She was entertaining people. People have said, this kid is good. What? So in 2019, when I was somehow okay when I had healed, I told my dad, not dad, you know what? Let me go back to the town because I was a person who was working, and now I was saying I was a burden to my parents.
Yeah.
Because they had looked after me the whole year.
Are you the firstborn in the family?
Yes.
Okay.
They had spent money on me. They had sold my things. I told them, you know what? Let me go and find opportunities in town because I know opportunities were in town.
Yeah.
So they told me, wait, don't go. And I told them, you know what, let me go and try. So they were like, okay, if you are going, leave Faith behind.
You leave Faith in the village?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, no, I can't live without her. Because this one, I had spent a lot of time with her. And because the other kid was staying with her grandma, because for her, she was too young. Then I said, no, I have to be at least with one child of mine, to be there to comfort me. So I convinced him, I somehow convinced them, and they accepted.
To carry Felista back to the town.
Yeah. So we went back in 2019. It was June. It was June. I think because I remember it was second term.
Yeah.
Beginning of second term. So when we came back, life was hard. It was hard. Indeed, it was hard.
Yeah.
Because I had sold everything of mine, even the house. I had only remained with the sofa set on the TVs, the computers. I had laptops, everything as you know, an urban person.
Yeah.
The things I had sold them. So I had no job, and this one had to go to school.
Yeah.
There is a school there which I give much respect. It's called Much India Citizen. I went there. I deceived them. I told them I had a kid. I have my kid here, but I don't have manners per now. But I want you to do what? To admit her. Is it admitting?
Yeah.
So they told me, okay, pay admission fee. I told them I don't have it. They told me, okay, you pay half of the school fees. I said I don't have.
You failed admission. Now they said pay half of the school fees.
They told me, okay, you pay for the uniform. Let her be in uniform. I told them I don't have money, but next week I'm going to pay. I was totally deceiving them. They accepted. So now it came on the issue of class. When you in 2018, she was in 2017 she was in P2.
Yeah.
So when we went to the village, this one went to a school. She was supposed to be she was in that year. She was supposed to be going to P3.
Yeah.
But she decided to go to P4 without telling me. So the report for first came when she was in P4. Then she was explaining to me, Dad, me when I went in P3, I saw that we had covered those things in
so
P2. I went to P4. So even me, I left her. She started. Now when we came to that school, they told me, that kid is too young. Let us first give her an interview. If she passes it,
never can be.
Then they gave her an interview and she passed it. She started studying. But me, I told them I was paying next week.
Yeah.
But there was no money. I said, let me take this kid to school. It's only God who knows.
Yeah.
And indeed, it's God who did whatever He did. Within that week, there is a producer called Dr. Fizo. He used to work on my music when I was singing. So when I came back, I used to go there because he knew that I got an accident.
Yeah.
So he would give me some money, 20K, 10K, sometimes 50K. So I used to go there and chill with him, talk with him at the studio.
Yeah.
But during that time when I was in a village, Dr. Fizo had shifted from where he was working from, and now he had collaborated with Joe Steady. I don't know whether you know Joe Steady.
Yeah,
Joe Steady, black man. So they had rented a house and they had separated studios. So Joe Steady was using that house as a rehearsal part, and
the studio the other part.
The studio the other part. And just that he was not my friend. It's only that he was a friend of my friend.
Yeah.
He was a friend to Dr. Fizo. Yeah. And me, I used to see him as a celebrity, admiring him. When I used to go to Dr. Fizo, I would find him there and I greet him, how are you, sir? Then I go to my friend, Dr. Fizo. So in the second week, when this one had started studying in the first week, but the second week, this one on Sunday, this one told me, Daddy, let's go together at the studio. I want to see the studio. I told her, we shall go. She told me, no, let's go now. Because I said, okay, let me go and take. She told me she wants to see the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
That she wanted to see the microphone where they record from.
Yeah.
That was her aim. That me, I want to see how that microphone looks. Because this microphone where we perform with is the one which we perform with It's not the same as the other one in the recording room.
Yeah.
So because she knew this one, she used to see it. Even at home, I had them. But the other one, I used to tell her that the other one is bigger. You can't hold it.
Yeah.
So she was telling me, I want to see that microphone. That microphone. I said, this moon. So I dressed her up. Then I told her, let's go to the studio and see it.
So she was the one who was putting you on pressure to go to the studio with you?
Yes, that day. So we went. We went to the studio. So she had her luck. I think her luck was calling her.
Yeah.
When we reached there, we found that I remember yesterday you was using that house as a rehearsal room.
Yeah.
And this one was using as a studio. So when we reached there, we found that yesterday was rehearsing that time, that day.
Yeah.
So music was playing loud. And because he had spent a lot of time in the village, so she was, I think, she felt good. She said, hey, there's music there. What is taking place there? Then I told her that's a rehearsal room. She told me, can I go there? I told her, you go. Then she went. In the rehearsal room, yeah. I went to the studio to my friend, Dr. Fizo.
Yeah.
So when she went, I didn't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Then she, all of a sudden, she came running. She told me that someone is calling you. I told her, who? She told me they are calling you. My first thought was that this one had spoiled something in the rehearsal room.
Yeah.
So I was, this one has posed me problems. So when I reached there, I found that everyone was wondering when the room is disorganized. Everyone is saying, this girl, where has been this girl? What? Said this girl. So just he told me, how are you, sir? Yeah, are you the father of this kid? Yes. I told him, yes. Told me, my blood, you don't know what you have.
Yeah.
That's the word just they told me. Even up to now, I can still remember, even if I come from sleep. Because that day he told me, blood, you don't know. He told me in Uganda.
Yeah.
Uganda angetomanyi cholina.
Yeah.
You don't know what you have. You don't understand what you have. I said, but every person there was saying, this kid, they were praising her.
Yeah.
But the person I know, the way they are praising her, why are these people praising her like this? They told me, your girl is too bad, it's better than Holy. So her competition with Fresh Kid, I think, started from there. Because people are saying, this guy is better than Fresh Kid. She is better than Fresh Kid. She's younger than Fresh Kid. Everybody around was saying that.
Trying to compare with because they were young.
Yes.
Of course, because they are the same generation, the same age bracket.
So
and that's when she came
there and then, that's where Fresh Kid and Felista started. People are saying, this guy is better than Fresh Kid. Hey. So I was wondering how. Because when she sang the other things, we left them in the village.
Yeah. When
we came back, we never went back to music.
But in the village, was she a village champion? Was she a champion in the village?
Yeah, I told him, I was not all about that. I didn't bother about it or whether she was doing what. Because I knew I had to go a longer way to make her celebrate. Yeah. So I was not bothering about it.
So you mean your encounter with Jay Steady is when her coming out?
So when Jay Steady told me that your kid is talented, so everybody was saying this kid is talented. They were taking videos, they were taking photos, they are doing what? Then we left that place. We went back home. So when I was in a taxi, someone called me. It was around 7 p.m. Someone called me. He told me, hello, I'm just dead. Just dead to call me. Yeah. Just dead. She told me someone has seen your kid, that you bring that kid back on Sunday. I said, sir. I said, okay. I don't even bothering about it.
Yeah.
So when we went back home, we prepared the tea, we did. So someone was calling again, hello? I've seen, is your kid a singer? Is she a rapper? I said, where have you seen her? Daddy, I'm seeing her somewhere out. I said, these people are disturbing.
So somebody had recorded her?
Just that day, had made a video and he put it on his Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So she wrote it there.
On that very day you were
on
there?
That
so in the studio they did something small?
Me when I was not around. The other time when I was not around.
Yeah.
So she put it there. I'm here chilling with talented Felista. Because she asked me, what's the name of this girl? So me, I was saying, Faith. I said, she's Felista. Jokingly, just, she's called Felista. So she wrote, I'm here chilling with talented Felista. So once when I reached call, someone called me. I didn't bother. Unless another person called me a second one. I thought that what they are saying, a certain girl.
Yeah.
Another third person again called me. That we are saying your kid, someone is like your kid.
I think at that time you did not even know what Instagram is.
I knew, but I had no accounts there. I only had...
You had over Instagram, but you don't know...
I had no account on Instagram, but I knew them.
Yeah.
And I had an account on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
But they were not active. There is no upcoming artists. You put there a video, it gets 10 views, 20 views, 100 views.
Yeah.
So, a third person called me. I'm seeing like someone, a girl like Faith, on yesterday's Instagram. Then I said, I will go there and check. In my mind, so the other one, a fourth person, was her mom.
Yeah.
She called me. When did Faith start singing? Because I'm singing. So the brother to her mom was in Dubai and saw this one because he knew her. Then he sent a video to her mom. And it asked her, isn't that our daughter? Then the mom sent me again the video. Yeah. I said, these people are calling me for that. Then immediately I went to just this because I was not even following him.
That was an appointment on Monday?
No, that very day, that Sunday, very Sunday.
You went to him?
No, I went to his page.
Yeah.
I visited his page. And I said, let me go and see. My friend, when I reached there, I found there, what I found there, I was so much surprised that there was a lot of comments. Just I think it was in 30 minutes, the thing is already in around 5k views, 5 likes, comments, what. But when you read the comments, this girl is better than Fresh Kid. The thing was the girl with Fresh Kid. The comments. Then I thought I was in my mind. I said, these guys, they are also on Instagram. Let me go. When I reached the Instagram, I think he first posted on Instagram. Yeah. So what surprised me is to find that Fefe Busi, Fik Famaika, Lydia Jasmine, those big celebrities commenting on it. Yeah. I said, oh my God. Then that day, I used to, and then I started watching this thing, just this post. I was looking at it every time. It grows, 10k, 20k, 30k.
So that time your appointment was with him on Monday?
Yeah, no, it was Sunday.
Your appointment with him?
So, no, the other, when he called me, he told me to come on the other Sunday.
A week after?
Okay. The other Sunday. So me, I thought it was going to be those usual that people will comment and like and it ends there. Yeah. But I was seeing that big celebrities were commenting, talented kid, what they are sharing, many shares, comments, what. God, he had only one freestyle I had made. Yeah. Then when I slept, she went to school on Monday, and I was at home. I said, God, I spent a whole year without working. I have nothing now. I almost gave my life to music, and I never got this.
How many years did you give to music? How old are you? I didn't know your age by the way.
Me now, I'm 34 years.
34 years?
That I have gray hair, I don't know.
You have gray hair at 34 years? What?
Yes.
Why? You have gray hair at 34 years? Because at 34 years, when you say that you gave all your life to music, How many years? Because 34 years.
Because I started music when I was I think 23, 24 there. That's
Which
when
means
I was doing music.
You gave up so early because
actually I did not give up. I did
yes.
not give up. It's only this sickness that made me give up.
Made you
understand?
Yeah.
But even that time when I told you I wanted to go abroad, still I was in music. I was doing music.
Yeah.
Because music is like it's like a demon.
Yeah.
You can't just leave music.
Yeah.
You can't just leave it. Even those old people you see, they can't just leave music. Yeah. You can stop this daily performing what, but still you still do something about music or writing, doing. So I used to write my music. I did. Even when I was in a village, I was still writing music. I was writing it, doing what. So I was saying, my God, all the time I spent, I never got all these likes or people praising God. But this one has just gone there.
What kind of music was it? Were you rapping? You
it was rap.
What kind of rap?
Those Luga flow, the so-called Luga flow music.
What
Gravity.
Is Luga flow? What is it? What is Luga flow?
Luga flow is rapping in Uganda.
Hey,
that Uganda rap.
Hey,
as you say, Gravity on Tojo.
Yeah.
As you say, Gravity.
Yeah.
Big Mama, Cafe Febus, that kind of music is called.
So they named it Luga flow.
So, but for our time, it was General Zamba, Gravity, those ones, that generation. Yeah. But Fefebus, I think those are a bit new. So now that one came to my mind, and I said, I think God is telling me this is my turning point. Yeah. I have no job, I have no money, but the talent has come.
Yeah.
Then I said, now, I think this is my time, not even her time. I said to myself, this is my time.
Yeah.
Because this one, she was not, she knew nothing by then. Because for her, when we came back, she slept, she went to school.
Yeah.
She didn't know what is happening on social media.
Yeah.
She didn't know what. But me, I was reading social media, I was doing what. So I said, now people are going to look for this kid when she has nothing. So I started writing my freestyles, giving them to her, such that she be equipped. So, and because there was no money, that I failed to make music. That freestyle which just said posted started fading away. Started fading away. People were not talking about it
anymore.
Yeah. Then I said, what now should I do? Then I wrote another one. When I wrote another freestyle, it also busted again. People were saying, where is this kid? Where is this kid? What? And it also that one, because I was not going to studio, just making freestyles and posted them. That one also went. No, let me make another. I made another one. I don't know, God, I was so blessed that whichever freestyle we wrote by that time, it was trending. It trended in freestyles only. So now that's how manager teacher. The other guy who was calling me just said he wanted to connect me to manager teacher of Ghetto Kids.
Yeah.
So we connected with that guy, he helped us.
And the Ghetto Kids?
Yes. No, he did not join us on Ghetto Kids, but he just helped us because he took us to a studio. And this one is Iraken for sure. Yeah. When he went there to the studio, we found Grenade.
Yeah.
Then Grenade was saying, I hear about Felista. Is this Felista? She's too young. I thought she's an old person. What? So she jammed on the whatever the song she had made. Then she went. As we were leaving, then Fik Famaika came, and those are the masters of that music. Yeah. Fik Famaika, Febus. And she said, Felista, I've been looking for you all the time. As you were too young, I thought you were an old person.
Yeah.
Hey, they made a video there on his song. She also put it on social media. It also trended again. They said this kid. People started saying Fik Famaika has bought a new kid to challenge a fresh kid. Fik Famaika's daughter. So she was training in that way.
Yeah.
Now, so that that's how this one came on scene.
Of course, many people came in when they saw Fresh Kid. They thought maybe you're trying to compete with Fresh Kid. Is it out competing? Was it competition? Or just the kid also came up and the talent also?
Yeah, actually, we got a challenge because when just they posted that thing, that freestyle, that which trended so much. So when I read into the comments, they are saying, so parents have started bringing their kids to music challenge Fresh Kid. Some are saying Just Daddy's daughter, Just has bought a daughter to challenge Fresh Kid. So people are saying that. I don't know.
But I don't think in talent it is about challenging. When you're doing your talent, it's not about competing with somebody. So it's just trying to improve who you are, isn't it?
Most of the people thought that we had ventured a lot of money into this one, such that she be like Fresh Kid.
Yeah.
So, and people thought that Felista Felista comes from a very rich family. Yeah. Because people used to call us, do you have a car? Do you stay in Munyonyo? Do you stay in Muyenga? So people were calling. Yet for us, the people they are calling, we don't even lunch to eat.
You don't have.
So I had that challenge. Yeah. People thought that we move in Benz, that we in portion houses, because they thought we had put a lot of money in Felista, such that she be where she is.
And yet you're also lacking food, you're lacking lunch.
We were lacking everything.
Everything.
The landlord was taking, because I had spent the whole year, the landlord never sent me out, because I had paid him some money. So the landlord told me, I told the landlord, my lord, give me, I am going to look for the money. But my agenda was to leave that house without telling the landlord.
Yeah, you
to run away. Yes.
Run out from your landlord. And yet he had been there for you.
Yeah,
so why did you plan to run away? Because
he was demanding me a lot of money. Because
so you were planning to carry your kid and
he was
run away.
demanding me like 10 months.
Yeah.
You understand? So I was saying. So the landlord was saying, you go out of my house if you can't manage it. And I couldn't go there, and then because I even had no money too. So, but I had some little money where I can, on which I can rent a single room.
Yeah.
So I was planning to rent that single room. Then I ran out. That's when this one came out.
Yeah.
Then I said no. Let me just stay. Let me just talk to the landlord kindly. Most people thought that we had put a lot of money in Felista to make her what she is now, but that is not true. And most people were in the quarantine, the landlord was chasing us, because when the landlord accepted, he told me, you know what? Now another challenge came. I didn't tell you.
Yeah. So
when Felista made a song, Spice Diana, we appreciate so much Spice Diana, maximum respect. She gave us her studio. It was called 32 Records, and we recorded there our first song. Our first song was called Nawambi. Then he started performing. Because the landlord was demanding me, then we get an opportunity of Kampala Parents.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yes, at that very moment. Then I asked myself, how will I be able to transport this kid from Salama to Naguru every day? It was a big challenge to me. Every day I could spend 25,000 every day.
Yeah, for transport.
For transport, only just transport. Yeah. So a journalist found us walking. He told me, why are you walking? I told them I don't have money for car. Then that journalist went on TV and said, now that the Felista is demanding for a car.
Yeah.
Oh, then people abused me. They said, you got that poor man. They have given you a chance to start that. Now you are asking for a car. Yeah, I never asked for a car.
Yeah.
Because someone asked me, why are you walking? I told them, it's the only mean we have.
Yeah. We
have to walk some parts, then we board a taxi. So the other one translated that I wanted someone to buy us a car. So it comes back again, the other thing, people knew I was rich to make this one. Yeah. So they were saying, they were thinking that I was demeaning myself such that people give me
for favors.
Favors.
Yeah.
And actually that was me, I was telling the truth what I was, because we were just walking.
Yeah.
You understand? So people started saying that man wants money and his daughter, what they said a lot. But they didn't know how much I spent to transport. So the landlord told me, man, leave my house in harmony. Don't pay me anything, you just leave.
Yeah.
So I was planning to rent a house in around in Naguru there, those places. So I'd even got the house. But then, before even going into the house, the quarantine came in.
Yeah.
Remember, the landlord had gave me a favor that you go without paying. But then the quarantine came. I couldn't transport what I. Then we thought that the quarantine is for 3 weeks. They had first said 3 weeks, month, 2 months.
In the same house. In
the same house, because I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You know. So the months were piling. So as the quarantine was getting over, I think it was for 6 or 7 months. Then plus the 10 month was
the money.
The landlord became furious. They first released those people with the cars, because they said people with own cars, not taxis. You can private. The guy came to my stage. I told him, where should I go? I told him, before you, they have just allowed you to move. Me, I have where will I put the things on the head?
Yeah.
Where am I? Should I put them outside? He told me, man, you leave my house, don't tell me. So the landlord started chasing us, doing what? He went in the newspaper, in those, he called journalists.
Yeah, to ashame you.
Yeah, indeed he ashamed me. But there he was telling what I am. I told them I don't have money.
Yeah.
You know, so good luck came. People helped us, and we left that place. Then we went to a new place in Kisasi, which is near school, because from where we stay to school, it is only 1 week. Understand?
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah.
So that's how you've managed to go through all that. How did you get the scholarship at Kampala Parents? Because we all of a sudden we saw the Felista came in to Kampala Parents, and then it's us as Bravo Shoes, of course, came in because we saw that yes, Felista lacked shoes, and we came in to give support of shoes for her until when she finishes her university. So how did you get to
that scholarship?
Yeah.
It was also God's plan. It was luck.
Yeah.
Because we had no person we knew there that connected us there.
Yeah.
Because I remember one day, Jochi goes of mine. They had Mr. Jochi goes of NBS TV, Nailo Post World.
Yes.
He has an academy that he was unveiling his academy.
Yeah.
Then he called Epas and the Ghetto Kids to perform.
Yeah.
So on that, the guest of honor was Mr. Rajiv.
Yeah.
So yes.
The other show which Mr. Rajiv did for that.
Nah, you got this one. How much it doesn't remember. So they called the Epas and Ghetto Kids. So manager teacher told us that let's go with Felista. Then because we were with him, because we were on the same village.
Yes.
Let's go with Felista, and she also performs. Because by then I wanted Felista to have a lot of performance. Because the challenge I had that Felista came when she was too perfect.
Yeah.
That she came like as if she had done it for so many years.
Many people thought she had done it for many years.
But Felista had never performed anywhere. So I wanted her to get many performance such that she get used.
Yeah.
And her performance, the first performance, she went on a big stage.
Yeah.
Remember when Emanuela came to Uganda?
Yeah.
They made a show at Serena.
The Emanuela, the Nigerian comedian?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is her first performance. But do you know that I was under fire?
Eh?
Because people had seen Felista, the uptown people are the one who go to Serena.
Yeah.
But those are the people who had seen Felista.
Yes.
They are the people who knew Felista much, those people on social media. So people, they were saying Felista is better than Fresh Kid. Now let us see today. So me, I was saying, if Felista, now it is Felista to shine or to put soil on herself.
Yeah.
So I was telling her, you go do this. When Felista went on stage, she performed as if she had been performing for many years. That's where this one got the confidence of performing what. So teacher was telling me, you bring Felista and perform. I said, yeah, because me, I would like Felista to perform as many performances as possible.
Yeah.
So we went there. She performed. Those Rajiv and her friends were happy to say younger kid ramming with it. You remember they had a Fresh Kid. So we went. We went back. Then they again called. They had Kids Run about what? Mom Kids Marathon, something like that. So they were gathering at Uganda Museum after running. So they also again called the Ghetto Kids, Fresh Kid, what, Gorilla Moses, and many other performers. Then teacher of Ghetto Kids said, you bring her. And I couldn't refuse because I told her I wanted Felista to do more performances. She performed like a pro. Those Rajivs were saying, this kid is the same kid we saw the other time. Then we went again. So I was home one day when it was reaching December 2019. Someone called me, told me I'm so I work with, they call it what? Lopaleria Foundation. We want to meet you. They told me, no, not want to meet you. We want your daughter to come. We have a function at our school. We are giving out to ghetto kids, ghetto street kids. So we want your kid and the Fresh Kid to entertain them. I said, because me, I told you I wanted her to perform.
Yeah, so they invited her.
So I said, let's go and perform. No problem. So what surprised me when we reached there, those Indians knew Felista. Faith, we love you so much. The first thing they asked her when we reached at the gate, do you want to study from here? She said yes. They were happy as if we had accepted. So they were happy. She performed. They hugged him. They ate with him, with her lunch. They did what? Then they told me, would you like your kid to study from here? I said yes. Then they said, okay, shall work on it. But when I went back home, I said, the transport, how will I manage the transport? But I said, it's all God, this will. Let me just accept. Everything will come by its way. It started processing. They gave her an interview. She passed it. Then me, I didn't know that they were going to even make a press conference.
Yeah.
So one day they told me, you bring Felista. We found there TVs. Yeah. When you were also there.
Yeah. So
because I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I even lost my identity card there.
You lost your ID.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yes, I can't forget that.
Yes.
Because me, I knew, because when they told me you bring Felista, I thought that I'm going to bring her to school as usual. Man, I found there are TVs, people, they had organized what. So I was happy. I was so much surprised. That's how we went to Kampala Parents.
Thank you so much. As you know, it's a long story, and just people needed to know the person behind this young girl, Felista, and to understand the man as a single father, because he's a single father. He has told us how he separated with the mother of his child, and how best he wanted to improve the life of her and the life of himself. How he had dreams to go out of the country, how he had a dream to travel and to make sure that he can be able to make some odd jobs out there. But his dream was brought down because of the accident that he got, which made him stay for 1 full month, 1 full year bedridden. But after being bedridden, the child talent also came up, and it is the journey that you've been hearing from him, and that's, that's what it takes. He's a single father. He's managed to look after his daughter because he felt that the daughter needed a good life. And of course, many people thought maybe the kid is coming from a very good family. She is from a very ordinary peasant family where he's trying to bring her up and also come up. Felista.
Yes.
Good being with you here. You've been very quiet throughout our interview, and of course, it's a pleasure. And thank you for being a good girl. We've had good things from your dad. And yes, what do you want to tell us? Could you give us a cappella? Do you want to give us something? People want to see. We've been talking about Felista, her talent, whatever she came out to do. Can you give us something?
Yo, ka Felista ngaka kabi mumukate, ukalije kumpala tamuza mamitwe, kawala kakabi kabata kozana metwe, tole kamanya mokanda wange kalaba doke, bakasoka wo, kabasanga wo, kabamenya wo, kabakubala fubanji basiri kawo, nukujoga kabajuga kabatulaka, bakatera badoga alikala waka, gochokozobo chokozo, dikizobo dikize, kuba malapa na wodanze, wonja wodose, emyaka mebi, bongo bonje wakanina munjija kana batasi banje baba balade komati da binje sikifame yiko tabya bilonje papi boyine you inspire me jagala kulave kono mongo wazaka bolonje.
Thank you so much. It's a great one. It's a great one. You see the talent of the girl. She has the brain, she's smart, and of course she's hardened her talent. So parents out there, if you have your child, you can inspire your child. You can do the best to make sure that your child is inspired, your child can do talent very well, and of course we can't sit on our children's talent. So it's a pleasure and need to appreciate this man being a single father and bringing up his daughter through all the challenges he has gone through and managing to the greatest level where he is now. I am glad that he now stays near the school where he can be able to afford transport for the child to go to Kampala Parents School. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For us on Facebook as Nyanzi Bravo. And once again, I'm the CEO of Bravo Shoes. And Felista, to tell you that Felista is under our care as Bravo Shoes. And she's having shoes with us until when she finishes her university. She has to be in school no matter what. And we're there to support her. And she should not be able to lack shoes anytime, any day, anywhere that she will be. It's a pleasure once again. And thank you so much.